YouTube, episode 215. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. But we're gonna start this one off on a hot one. On the hot one. Just give me a second. Let me get the video ready.
Oh Lord.
All right, let me go back so I can share my screen. We're gonna get right into it. It's Friday. Let's see what they got to say. Y'all ready?
Who is y'all? It ain't me. Are you talking about everybody else?
Everybody else. Dang.
Unc and Ocho respect Shedeur Sanders for not buying Dylan Gabriel's entertainment or whatever.
Favorite sports funk here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. Shedeur responded to Dylan Gabriel's comments for the first time today. Ocho, let's take a listen to what Shedeur had to say.
Honestly, I don't even think about nothing. I don't think about anything. If it's not words or anything, at this point, it can't do anything to me. I know, the God put the ability and the power within me to not even think about nobody else's comments, not care. It is what it is. I spoke with him. He said, nah, bro, that wasn't. He said, that wasn't. He told me on the plane. He was like, nah, bro, that wasn't at you. I see how they trying to spin. I'm like, oh, all right. I'm not tripping. Regardless of whatever it was, nobody's words or anything affects me, So, yeah.
Did you believe him when he told you about that on you?
Did I believe him? I mean, I feel like you're trying to start stuff now. I feel like you're trying to start stuff. I mean, he's doing his job. He's supposed to. Do I feel like he did? I don't know. And that's not on me to sit here and be like, oh, he did it. That's not going to change my life in any way.
What you think?
He low key saying, I ain't worried about him. It is what it is. I know the intentions behind it, but I'm going to play his game and keep it moving.
Uh-huh.
Don't care what nobody say. No media, sports analyst, he gonna compare himself to somebody in the media. It was a jab at Shedeur. But like he said, he ain't buying into it. It is what it is. He don't believe him.
What's up, man?
What mama girl? What? I know you.
Yeah, he don't. Yeah,
Ocho, when they ask you, do you believe it? He could say, yeah, I believe it. What do you say? He said, ain't enough for me to believe it.
Huh? You said what?
I said, where you at?
I'm outside.
Oh.
Know what it was.
Hey, he don't care nothing about that. He don't care. Hey, he just want to play ball, baby. That's it. I want my opportunity. I want my chance to shine. All the outside noise, all the distractions. I ain't paying none of that. No mind.
He distraction. He started this. He started it, Ocho. Look, Shedeur at this point says, look, what someone says is not going to impact, doesn't make me better, doesn't make me worse, what somebody has to say. I still have to go out there and do my job. And when given the opportunity, that's exactly what I'll do.
Mm-hmm. You guys been going through this for a minute, huh? This ain't the first time somebody has something to say about him. They've been digging at him for a long time. He's been prepared for this.
For a long time.
Yeah, but normally the people that's taking shots at me ain't on my team. That'd be like the team. We a family here. Now, if somebody else taking shots, okay, we deal with that. We come together. Yeah, Ocho, let that go. But we can't be throwing rocks inside our own house and break out a window.
Me, boy, it's the NFL. We ain't here to make friends. I'm here to take your job. I'm here to take your job. I got kids. I got mouths. The baby need milk.
and a pair of shoes.
Man, how do you feel about that? Your own teammate allegedly talking crap about you to the media.
It ain't no allegedly. They need to just say it for what it is. He took a jab. It didn't take off like he wanted to, like he thought it was going to take off. He thought he was probably going to get some people on his side and all of that, and it turned left. Talking about there's entertainers and then there's competitors, but I was talking about the media. What? The media ain't out there catching footballs, ain't throwing passes, ain't running routes. So what are you talking about?
But has the media not got more and more messy?
I mean, the media does get messy, but why would you compare the media as a competitor versus an entertainer? They're not touching the field. I know the media is in it to cause ruckus and chaos and it's for entertainment, but he was comparing it like I'm here to compete. I'm not here to entertain, as if that other quarterback over there, he's all the blitz, the lights, the glamour, the bling. He want to, be seen. That's what he made it seem like. People need to stop taking up for him. It is like Shedeur said, it is what it is. He know what he meant. He got me
What
sounding like
dude?
his auntie.
Man, this
Yeah.
Mercedes Benz, I got to pay the bill. I got mortgage. I ain't here to be your friend. I'm not supposed to like you. We here to compete. What we talking about? Same team or not?
Okay.
Man, please, I don't see you. I got mouths to feed. Child,
Interesting. I wonder if that was the situation and they'd ask you something about something like, look, hey, I don't care if the guy came from the same team I came from. Hey, we went to college together. I don't care nothing about that. I'm here to compete. Mm.
they should have asked me.
Oh, okay.
I would have answered
Huh?
it the right way. I would have answered it the right way.
I think Shador's been coached very, very well, but he did a lot of laughing in that to keep from saying what he really felt and how he really felt. You notice that, Ocho? He laughed pretty much the whole
He's savvy.
interview.
He's savvy in front of that camera. He's been doing it for so long, huh? He's been
Oh
doing
yeah,
it for
for
a
sure.
minute.
It's just tough. Like at the end of the day, look, get my opportunities. What he or somebody says about me doesn't change my. It doesn't make me play better. It doesn't make me play worse. That's his opinion. He said what he said. I just have to do what I have to do once I get up. When I get my opportunity, I go make plays. That's it. It's really that simple, Ocho. I mean, there's not a whole lot of other ways around it. There's no sense in me saying, oh, this, that, whatever. At the end of the day, this is what it's about, and I'm gonna go do my job.
But like the
Mhm.
thing is, why is this the main focal point of like the NFL?
Because it's because they trying to pit them against each other. I think Dylan Gabriel played into
But
it.
there's so many other teams that have position battles. We're
But
talking
who's
about the
the
number.
hottest
We're
in the
talking about
NFL
not
right
even the
now?
starter.
Who's the hottest in the NFL right now? Who are they talking about almost every day?
They need to be talking about the damn Bears.
But I'm just saying they talking about Shedeur, they talking about Dion, Shedeur and Dion. So I mean, NFL is a moneymaker.
They know what they doing is keeping us entertained.
Yeah, but that ain't what Dylan.
Entertainment.
Nope, that ain't what Dylan Gabriel meant. He wasn't talking about me getting on the field, keeping it entertaining.
I don't even remember
I'm
what
a
he said.
competitor. I'm not an entertainer. So you can't compare yourself to me. I can't go throw a damn football. He
Mm.
knew what he was doing, and that's fine. Just like Ocho said, it's a competition. It's business. But even little league sports, going to school sports, high school, it is a competition, even though it's a team. But you go out there and mess up, that next boy man in line it's gonna take your position. So it is. It's a competition within the team. Yep, it is. It ain't nothing wrong with saying what he said. He just need to cop to it. He could have
Well,
said we different,
maybe
two
we'll
different
find out.
styles. He could have said we two different style of quarterbacks. I'm straightforward. I get in the game. I don't do all the interviews or whatever. I'm here to compete. Shedeur is an entertainer. That's why he's likable. He's social, an entertainer. He's all about business. I mean, he attracts the community. So that's his
We'll
link.
find out what he really meant whenever somebody gets cut or leaves.
You know what he meant.
And but it gets even more interesting. According to Pro Football Hall of Famer Eric Dickerson, the NFL told teams not to draft Shedeur. The NFL told teams, don't draft him. We're going to make an example out of him. Somebody called the Browns and said, don't do that. Don't draft him. Or it says, don't not draft him, right? Because he said, don't draft him, but the Browns end up taking him. Or don't do him like that. Oh, but the Browns took. Well, okay. Wow. Somebody called the Browns and said, don't do that. Don't draft him.
We already
Now, we have a case study. I mean, the judge once said that he believed that they were in collusion. There's a text message chain, not email. Jeff Pash and Roger Goodell, they've gotten better now. Well, basically, it looks like they are saying, hey, we got to keep these salaries down. They're getting out of control. So this is not out of the realm of possibility. But I get that, Ocho, I get that. We want to suppress the salaries for as long as we can to keep them from skyrocketing, even though the value of teams are increasing exponentially. The revenue is increasing exponentially, but revenue is increasing, but we want to keep wages low. It's kind of like what we see in the real world. Minimum wage ain't moved in years. What is the minimum wage? $7.50? $7.30, $7.50? Isn't that minimum wage? I think $7.50. Because it used to be $3.37. I remember when I was a kid, it was $3.37 an hour. Now it's $7.50. $7.25. My bad. I gave y'all a quarter more than you had. Ocho. So we see all these wages, CEOs, CFOs, COOs. We see everybody, but the worker, his or her wages are still $7.25. That's minimum. So in other words, everything gets to increase. The cost of living goes up. Housing, food, cars, wages stays the same. I see my bosses, I see everybody else is going here, but the workers, they stay here. So as the players are seeing like these franchises going for $6 billion, the valuation is $10 billion, the valuation is $12 billion. We see TV revenue, what ESPN, what Amazon, Netflix, NBC, CBS. We see what they're willing to pay. So those are increasing. They got to check every listen chat. Every team got a check for $432 million. That's before. That's just from TV. Now, I didn't mention anything about local television, local advertising, parking, ticket sales, concession.
Hey, they making a killing.
Yep.
They making a killing.
And
Hey,
he can go on and on and on and on.
And just think about until jersey sales, they started giving players their likeness. Think about how much money they was really raking in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Merchandise. I didn't mention anything about that. So while everything explodes, let's suppress the players. Am I missing something, Ocho?
You're not. But listen, when we watched the draft, you wonder why Mel Kiper was going off the way he was?
Man, Mel was
losing his mind because he know good and well he was a top 3 pick in the first round. He knew that. We all knew that. If you watch the game of football, if you look at the quarterback.
So wait, if they were willing to stoop that far to make sure he didn't get drafted, what are they going to do to make sure he doesn't play?
What they doing now?
Nah, this ain't really nothing right now.
I mean, but it's the beginning of it. You can see the writing on the wall.
Because I think it's still better for Shedeur to go to a different team. Now, what
How
team?
much better is it going to be on a different team when they always in cahoots with each other?
Well, he
So
went
what
to
is
a
it going to be a
team.
team out there now that say, "Oh yeah, we want them,
Well,
we'll
there's
take
teams that
them,"
still need QBs, so
but they needed them in the draft too. But look what they did; they passed on them.
it's too late now. It's either nut up or shut up. Do y'all still want that 432 million? Because if y'all continue to lose, y'all ain't gonna get that.
Yeah.
That went before Shedeur. I mean, hello.
Mm.
The only one who's looked decent this offseason, this preseason, he plays in New York. He plays in New York. Outside of that, the Saints still don't have a quarterback.
No.
The Saints picked at 9, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
I think there might have been 9.
The Steelers still don't have a quarterback.
At 21. Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. And then the people that are oblivious, that purposely turn the blind eye and act oblivious. Oh, why would the owners collude? Why would they care? I'm like, you know what? And it's like, it's almost like you can't be that. You can't be that. Come
Naive.
on, man. Y'all pick and choose when to use logic, when to have common sense, when to see the bigger picture, when to understand why they would this specific individual. Like, come on, man.
Ocho, this is what ED said. This is his full quote. I tell you this much. What I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told teams, don't draft him. Do not draft him. We're going to make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, a very good source. But apparently, Shedeur had fallen much further than anticipated, and some league officials called the Browns and forced them to take him with the 144th overall pick. He said that, I won't say who, somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, don't do that, draft him. Because they weren't going to draft him either. They were forced into drafting him because somebody made that call to them. I heard a very similar situation with the Michael Sam situation.
Oh, yeah.
So this is not now. I'm not saying that this is true. I'm not saying the Michael Sam's situation is true, but I did hear that there was a call, and it's funny that the Rams.
Do you remember Michael Sam?
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
That is
This is
so crazy.
Yeah, this is dirty work for real.
Cut the road.
Dirty work.
Can you imagine what they be saying in them draft rooms and in them meetings and stuff?
Mm-mm-mm.
Just the disrespect and then smiling in the face and all of that stuff. That's just crazy. Oh, because and then I'm like, he didn't do nothing to them. I don't even care why they may not have liked Dion, but I'm like, he his own man. He talented, athletic. I'm like, that's just crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Mm, mm, mm.
Drafted the kid from Missouri.
He wasn't that good, huh?
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He wasn't. I mean, some tried to make it about his orientation, but Ocho, if he could have got 15 sacks, hell, his boyfriend could have been a cheerleader. they would have gave a damn. Man, please. You know the NFL is a business. Can you do whatever your position is? Can you do it? If you're a quarterback, can you throw? If you're a receiver, can you catch? If you're a DB, can you break up the ball, knock the ball down? If you're a D lineman, Ocho, can you bend the edge? Can you get to the quarterback? I don't care. All that other stuff.
Oh, yeah. That was funny. But that was funny.
I'm just being true. And the thing is, the chat know I'm telling the truth. I don't care about that.
Man.
They're in the business. We're gonna try to find a guy that can get the job done.
No matter what you are. No matter what you are. You're right. You're right about that.
Whatever you believe in, whatever that ain't got nothing. That's you doing that on your time. I ain't policing. I ain't policing nobody bedroom, they home, or nothing.
Hey, what you, you say
What?
if you could get 15 sacks, his boyfriend could be a cheerleader?
Yeah. People get mad about that. They been there, man. Man, people just be finding stuff to get mad about, Ocho.
I mean, we ain't watching the game for the cheerleaders anyway. What you care?
No.
Don't matter. Okay.
I don't care. No, I ain't never cared.
Oh my goodness, boy, that was funny.
But I did hear that. A very similar situation. Like I didn't hear this about Shedeur. I mean, I've gotten away from it. I'm kind of like, I haven't gotten away from the league, Ocho, but I don't call as many people as I once did. Like when I first got to Fox, yeah, I'll call and try to, make sure I know. And every once in a while, there are some things, but then I'm like, Shannon, you too close to this. Just step away. But y'all know. Y'all know. But it'd be sad if this is Ocho. If this is true, this would be so sad.
Man, Helen Keller could see what's going on, man. Helen Keller could see that on draft day. Ray Charles could see what's going on. Like, come on now. I said that the same day when we came on the show during the draft. Like, what are we doing?
Urban Meyer compares Shedeur Sanders' NFL spotlight to Tim Tebow coming out of Florida. The issue that I remember Tim had, and the GM told me this, is that if you're a backup quarterback, they don't want all this media attention on that one player. Coaches want team, no distraction. How long can Shedeur be a backup quarterback until the NFL decides that he's too much of a distraction? We saw this with Cam. He struggled with securing backup roles because he brought too much attention. But here's the thing. Cam was a rookie of the year. He was an MVP. He was a Pro Bowler many times.
So you get what they saying?
Yeah, because they bringing too much attention to the team, they want them to fall back.
Like they can't have a well-known player as their backup quarterback. That's going to bring more
and they want
attention to
their
him than
starting
just
quarterback to be the face of the team.
So what they saying is he ain't gonna be on the team. He gonna be bouncing from team to team, like Cam, Tim Tebow.
And Urban Meyer said that. That's still crazy though. I mean, but the thing is,
Cam couldn't be a backup quarterback. So what happened to him?
Is the quarterback that's on Shedeur, I don't even know him. And I'm pretty sure other people know him because he's a veteran. But I'm just like, their program now is like getting all this recognition and hype because of Shedeur. And he about to sit down anyway. Ain't he like 40, mid-40s or something? So, but at what point are they going to start trying to develop a backup quarterback to be the face of their program?
I don't know.
Shedeur has never started. I can see if he had Cam credentials and he says, okay, but he ain't never played the game. He ain't played the game. How do you know if he can or can't be a backup? I get what they said about Cam because Cam had already identified himself. Cam had already established himself.
Yep.
So, okay, yeah, it's tough. It's tough when a guy is to that degree.
Right.
Cam was a Pro Bowler.
And wait a minute.
But Cam was going to never have a career like a Josh McCown, like a Ryan Fitzpatrick. Never going to have that because they weren't that to begin with. So it's easy because, see, the thing is, even though Cam got older and some of his skills diminished, even though as a backup, they still expected him to be Cam Newton because he still is Cam Newton.
Right. And
I already know what I'm going to get from Flacco. I already know ain't nobody under the illusions that Joe Flacco is going to play like he did at any point in time, like he did in the playoffs. You're under no illusion that Ryan Fitzpatrick was going to ever be anything more than what Ryan Fitzpatrick or Josh McCown had ever been. But if you get Cam, even if you bring him in, you expect magic. You expect him to turn back into Cam.
Superman.
You expect him to turn back into that.
Yeah, I don't even like. I mean, The media is covering Shedeur. He's not asking for you guys to do that. He's not asking for that. They're covering him for a reason. I mean, listen, I've never seen coverage like this for a fifth round.
No.
He's on the front of anything having to do with the Browns. It's his face. It's his photo. It's his picture on everything.
It's the same thing with Bronny James. Hell, I couldn't tell you the first pick in the draft was. Hell, I couldn't tell you the first 5 picks. But you know who picked? You know what Bronny James? Everybody they talk about Shedeur. That mean they cover Shedeur like Shedeur was the first overall pick. They cover Bronny just like he was the number 1 overall pick.
Last name.
I don't remember who the first the pick was.
Man.
Cam Ward.
All I can say is, bro, when you get your chance,
you hear about him.
That's all you can do, Ocho.
Yeah,
you and I and others being outraged that this could be a possibility.
Possibility.
Ocho, I'm tired of getting sued.
What? They ain't gonna sue. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good with them folks over there. We good. We good.
He's tired of getting sued.
That's a lot of money. Shoot. Oh man. They funny.
But yeah, I only hear Shedeur, Shiloh, Travis Hunter, and you hear about what's his name? Dylan Gabriel. You don't hear about no other NFL drafts. I mean, the people that was in the drafts other than not unless they're playing.
Only person
But
I've
in
been
the
hearing
random
about Jackson Dart and the Colts quarterback. He getting
I ain't heard
benched.
about it.
He not the black dude from where he from? Was he at Florida?
But you don't hear about them like you hear about Shedeur and them, do you?
Anthony Richardson. Where did he go to college at, y'all? But anywho, he was supposed to be whatever, but he looked like he flopping. I don't know. Caleb Williams, hey, they looking good in that Bears system now.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, hopefully Shedeur is making a lot of money off his name.
I guarantee you he is. That's why he said it is what it is.
I ain't gonna lie
He
to
just
you. I'm gonna have
he
to
want to play.
I'm gonna have to really get me a Shedeur jersey.
I see now. See, and if
Nah,
they cut him,
just because I know for a fact he's not gonna be on the Browns. And to have his original
Shedeur
jersey,
jersey. Can you imagine? Do you think they gonna get that much hype when he leave?
I don't know. But if they were smart, they would treat him like fucking LeBron and let him try to turn the city around.
But that's why I said at some point they are going to have to embrace and mold a backup quarterback to be the face of their
I
organization.
think it's not gonna be Shedeur.
Oh no, they don't want it to be him. They want it to be Gabriel.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I want the jersey. Because
They don't
I
want it
think
to
he
be
could go
him.
somewhere else. I think man, anywhere else but here. Here and the Jets.
And I hope when he do go somewhere else, I hope they make it to the. I'm gonna claim it. They making it to the playoffs, and he can just throw it back in their face, and they don't even make it.
I'm mad he didn't go to the Steelers. I'm mad he didn't go to the Saints. Like, that's
Well, they all
crazy.
kind of don't know.
I know, but that's crazy though. Like,
They let that higher up within the NFL dictate to them and decide on them choosing him or not. So they dictated not to pick him, and that's what they did. They played them little reindeer games with him. And I'm sure it was many teams that probably really wanted him, but then they didn't want to fold
I
and
ain't
be
gonna
the
lie
one to
to
pick
you.
him. Huh?
I would have took him top 10.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm sure it's many teams, and
And
then when the team passed on them, they like, dang, I want to go on and get them, but we can't.
look,
From
this
the
is what we're
higher
gonna do.
up, they sent a memo out saying don't nobody pick them.
Since this is what we're gonna do. Y'all ain't gotta be on, but y'all gonna watch it. I'm gonna break down Dylan Gabriel's highlights and then Shedeur's highlights. We're gonna watch them so we can see and get an opinion from everybody else. Who is better?
Well, ain't they supposed to both play in this next preseason game?
I don't know. Let me see.
I think they are. I think Flacco gonna start, and then they're gonna get to play too.
Let me see. Somebody's playing right now. Bears and Chiefs, Cowboys, Falcons, Eagles, Jets, Browns, Rams play Saturday at 12. So yeah, Kenny Pickett's not playing.
He
He's
about to get kicked off.
he's questionable, but I don't think
Yeah,
he'll play.
right. And then
Um,
they say Flacco was starting, and that Gabriel and Shedeur is gonna play.
that's usually how it goes. Flacco would probably play like the first 5, 7 minutes, maybe first quarter. Then they pull him.
I'm gonna lie, if I was Shedeur and they don't let him go, I'd shoot. I'd
'Cause
just let
I
them
think
play, and Flacco get hurt. I'll play hurt. Let them make it on their own.
how much you wonder about they put Dylan Gabriel in first though?
I wouldn't
Because
be
I
surprised.
bet what they do is they put Dylan Gabriel in until he mess up.
Well,
They're
no,
not going.
they gonna do it to where Shador is coming off of an injury, his oblique injury, and we went ahead and went with Gabriel. That's what they gonna
But no,
do.
no, 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 no. They're not. They're gonna try to limit Shedeur.
Oh yeah, and then they gonna say because of his injury, where he been practicing all week and going supposedly going off in practice, throwing and all of this stuff.
I'm predicting 16 of 19, 186 in the tutty.
For Shador,
Yeah,
went him wrong. It's just terrible. It's sad.
yeah, it is.
He ain't came out and said one negative thing about that organization or nothing, and he's just going with the flow.
Hmm. But yeah, YouTube, let us know what y'all think in the comments. Did they put the word out not to draft this man? If so, why? Um, do you think Dylan Gabriel is the better quarterback? Do you
No,
think do you think Shador will be on the Browns
I hope
for
not.
okay, how long is a rookie contract? Do you
Can
think he'll be on that contract for that term?
he get out of it?
One family,
Endless connections.
and if I was Shador, man, I don't know. How much was his guaranteed? We gotta look that up tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. But yeah,
Mm.
like